First tonight, a neighborhood fight stemming from an unpleasant odor. Good evening. Thanks for joining us at 10. I'm Alicia Barnes.
And I'm Brian Blakely. People living near the Charlotte Motor Speedway say a nearby landfill is filling their neighborhood with a bad smell. So much so, several neighbors have filed a complaint with the State Department of Environmental Quality. Queen City News Northeast Bureau Chief Sydney Heiberger, who is live near that landfill tonight, is on the border of Concord and Harrisburg.
Sydney, my question for you is right now where you're standing, can you smell anything?
Unfortunately, yes, Alicia and Brian, the landfill is right across the street here on my right. And the best way to describe it right now is like a manure smell. But it is important to note here, this landfill has been around for decades. In fact, it predates a lot of the neighborhoods around the area. And the neighbors we spoke to say they knew the landfill was here when they moved in. The smell has just gotten so much worse, they say, in the past few years.
140 homes sit within 1,500 feet of the Charlotte Motor Speedway landfill, and many of those that live there say it's gotten to be a smelly situation.
But there are days that I close my garage and I'm in my house making sure everything is just tight.
In a statement sent to Queen City News, Republic Services, the company that owns the landfill, said, quote, the Charlotte area had a significant rainfall event last week that briefly impacted our routine operations. We make every effort to control any potential for odor on site, including covering waste daily, deploying misters, and investing in highly engineered gas collection systems. But these neighbors say the stink has been there far longer than just a week.
It was like last year, it all of a sudden became a huge problem. I would get out of my car and this stench would just overwhelm me.
According to inspection reports from the Department of Environmental Quality's Division of Waste Management, the landfill has had violations in at least its past 3 inspections. Those reports said that at the end of each day, all trash must be covered in at least 6 inches of soil to help mitigate the odors. But inspectors noted some trash was left exposed. They sent a letter to the landfill in April saying they could be fined up to $15,000 per day for each violation. The Division of Air Quality also required them to create an odor mitigation plan.
It doesn't surprise me at all. I would imagine that that's probably been happening for quite some time.
A stinky situation for neighbors who didn't even think the landfill would be in operation as long as it has.
When I moved in 2001, by 2011 it was going to be closed down, and that's 2023, and apparently they just keep adding on and adding on and adding on those years.
Yeah, and according to the EPA, this landfill is not expected to close until 2034. Now, part of that odor management plan they submitted to the Department of Environmental Quality said that they have already started construction on a new system that would help trap some of those gases and mitigate those emissions. I'm reporting in Harrisburg. Sydney Heiberger, Queen City News.